Hey there, Nancy. Just making a quick video for you again. It's really no trouble for me to make a video. In some ways it's simpler than trying to explain everything through text anyway, so I'll just walk you through what I have. I don't have photos for Woody Bailey's job, but this is his house. This is Bing Maps. Google Street View is not very good for this house. Too many leaves on the trees. So you can kind of get a feel for the kind of house it is, but you won't be able to get a window count from this because you can't see the back. But as you can see, it's a pretty straightforward job as far as the terrain is flat and it's a simple walk around. No gates or fences or anything that I can remember. Or there might have been one, but it's not a big deal. The window style is a fairly modern style where they have a half screen down the bottom, which if I remember correctly is spring loaded on the sides, so you push on the side and then the other side pops out, so you can pop them out from inside if you want, but in any case you can also put them on from the outside, which is nice. Let's see, whenever I talk about our jobs, we always clean all windows and doors on the levels that we specify. So unless it states otherwise, we're always including the windows and doors. I don't mean like interior French doors or anything, but any door that goes to the outside, we always would include that automatically unless we made a note that we were not doing that. So in the case of Woody Bailey, let's move over here. The only challenging part that I recall of the whole job is the master bedroom, which is up here. There's these little quarter circle windows either side of the chimney, and there's also skylights, one on each side of the roof. And this was not a walkable roof. I think I laddered to the gutter and then had to use my water fed pole and scrub the top. And that also means on the inside, I think I used a step ladder on the inside, just like a 6 or 8 foot, something like that. Wasn't too challenging, but that's the only part of the house that was a little challenging, and then the rest of it was real simple. You'll see there's a building. I don't know if that's it. That looks different. I think they had some modifications or something done since this photo was taken, because he now has like a detached garage / workshop, and I included that in the job. But let me go over here to the calendar and just show you what I did. So it was actually a 2-day project. I went out and did the quote, and then we had a two-day project where I did a house washing with gutter brightening, including a little tool shed, but not the detached garage because it was fairly recently constructed, so it was still clean. And I did that for $6.19. And then the following day I came back and did window cleaning genius, which when we say that, we mean inside, outside, and screen washing. So I did that. It did not include the basement, but we included his detached garage, as I mentioned. I think there was something like eight windows or something like that in there. They're not too big, but they were actually double hung windows with a screen, just like the rest of the house. And it was a little dusty because it's his workshop. So all of those windows were $728 plus the skylights. So, I mean, 728 by 0.97 divided by, I don't know, maybe $18 including the... So it looks like it was right around 40 windows worth. It wouldn't be 40 windows because some of that would be doors and some transoms and things like that. But the two main levels of the house and the garage, including our credit card fee, 3%, was $728. Plus the skylights, $45. I replaced the mesh in 2 of his screens here, so that would have added another $40, and that brought it up to $813 for a grand total of $1432 with his house wash. Now looking at the job itself, I don't think I did fantastic with the window cleaning portion because I did $124 per hour for the whole project, which included the house washing and the screen repair, and I usually do those two services really fast. So it looks like the window cleaning must have dragged that number down. Just something to consider if you quote the window cleaning at this price, Scott will probably do okay, but I don't know, there might be some room for increasing the price perhaps. It has been 2 years. And then it looks like I also went back the following month and did his gutter cleaning for him. The smart package was to clean all the gutters by hand and the downspouts, and then to flush the whole thing with water. And that was $269. And it looks like when I came back to do that, I did pretty well. An hour and a half, so $179 per hour. So the gutter cleaning I think was quoted well. The window cleaning, I would guess, might be a little bit cheap. Still a good job, but I will mention if I did quote it cheap, it might have been because I also was cleaning this guy's house for a couple of years. I forget his name. If I find his name, I'll put it in the email that I sent to you. But I did him for a couple of years, and then I did him because they're friends. And I think maybe based on this guy getting a decent rate, I might have discounted this guy just a little bit with the window cleaning. So that might explain it. But either way, it would probably, it'll probably take Scott, it'll probably take him all day, I would think, to clean the windows, or, maybe 6 hours or something. So whatever your target rate is, just bear that in mind. As far as tapping into my system, I don't really have a system per se. I just have some old spreadsheets and things which I've been thinking I was going to delete, but I won't now because it sounds like a lot of information didn't really transfer over to Spot Services from Brightview so well. But if you do not have these spreadsheets, I can send you these. I have other information about customers in spreadsheet form. Let me know if you need that stuff. It's just basically customer details, and I don't really have work history like any more detailed than what you see here on this spreadsheet. Just figures, just numbers, and the way the numbers are is I have a window cleaning column, power washing, gutter cleaning, and screen repair. So that's as detailed as I got. Just that's how I divided up the cost of the prices of the jobs. But yeah, let me know if there's anything more I can do for you, and hope you're having a good day. Bye for now.